Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Good evening. Happy Sunday to everybody. Listen, I am excited to be with you. Here's that smile. It's going from ear to ear. And so I'm truly, truly happy to be with you tonight. For those of you who are joining in, some of you, this is the first time. And so I definitely want to introduce myself while the different social media platforms let you know that guess what? I am live. And so for those of you who are joining us via Twitter, hello, Periscope, hello, Facebook, hello, YouTube, hello. I am so excited. And so listen, while you are chiming in, do me a huge, huge favor. Type in your name. That's what I want you to do. Type in your name. All right. Type in your name. And so good evening, Robin. Good evening, Marquita. Good evening, good evening. Thank you so much. I see we got a Facebook user saying good morning, First Lady, and y'all about to see a real quick change. All right, it's gonna be real quick. All right, bam, there we go. Right, and so listen. But I'm kind of in the way of it, right? And so good morning or good afternoon, right? Or good evening, where you may be in different time zones. So hey Camille, hey Wendy, hey Brittany, hello Tanya. Look, I am so excited to be with y'all tonight. I am super grateful that you all decided to take some of your Sunday evening to connect with me, because I have something that I'm going to share with you. It's going to blow your mind, because it blew my mind. And so hey Tamara, y'all, let me let y'all know right now. Tamara is my spiritual mom. And so for her to be on the line right now, it just really warms my heart. But look, I'm not going to belabor the time, okay? I'm not going to belabor the time, because I know it's Sunday. Some of you getting ready. You got to get to work tomorrow, even if it's just working from home. And so I want to share with you what this announcement is going to be and how it's really designed specifically for you. I promise you. And so let me go ahead and just jump right into it. And for those of you who all are like, who is this girl? This is my first time jumping on her thread. Who is she? My name is LaShonda Lee. All right. I am the CEO and founder of Walk in Favor Life Coaching. And I am also the founder of this movement called Living Authentically. And we are a collective group of women who have made a decision that we are going to live bigger, better, and bolder. We made a decision that we are going to be a burning candle that's going to light other people's candles. And so we're women who take another woman, grab her, bring her to the top, because we don't leave anyone behind. So that's what I'm all about. And that's what the women who are connected to me are all about. So listen, let me just go ahead and jump into this so you can get on with your evening. But I will tell you right now, if you have not already done so, go ahead and share this broadcast, because you got women that are going to want to be a part of what I'm getting ready to tell you. And so listen, let me set it up for you. Every night, right, I put a demand on my mind as I go to sleep. You know, I give my mind something to work on while I'm sleeping. And so when I wake up, I set aside some time just to sit quiet and allow my mind to download, because I want my mind to speak and tell me what it was working on while I was asleep. Now, let me tell you right now, if that sounds strange to you, okay, but I want to give you a little insight here. That is one of the top habits that the most successful people incorporate in their bedtime routine. They sit down and they begin to demand something from their brain, from their mind, while they are sleeping. So anyway, about 8 days ago, see, that's a nugget already. That's a nugget already. But 8 days ago, God downloaded this idea and this thought into me. And I want you to know right now, he had you in mind. And somebody type right there in the comments, say, God had me in mind. God had me in mind. And so let me ask you a question, ladies. Have you ever felt your life was just aimlessly wandering along? It's like you were going through the motions, but not with a definite direction or not with a definite purpose. And so if that was you, I want you to type in the number one. If that sounds like you, it just seems like there is some area in your life where you're just going through the motions, aimlessly wandering on without a direction or without purpose. If that's you, go ahead and just type a number one. And so if it's you, I want you to know right now you are not alone. As a matter of fact, I have been there too. I remember, y'all, when I was living in Wisconsin, I changed my college major like 3 to 4 times. So, you know, when you change your college major like 3 to 4 times and they're not even connected, it's like starting over every single time. So needless to say, I spent extra years in college, but I changed my major 3 to 4 times because I really didn't have my own clear direction. And so I allowed the opinions of others, right? I allowed the suggestions of others to chart my path. Has anyone else been there? And so when I finally got the picture, I believe that I wasted a lot of years going through circles, just going through circles. Anyone else? Am I talking to anyone? Just wasting. Okay, I see Janetta said, that's me. Robin put in a number one. Janetta said, hey, God had me in mind. Yes, God had me in mind. And so I felt like I was just going around in circles. But you know what? I got to tell you this. I'm so happy that God is the ultimate planner because he took my boo-boos, he took my mistakes, and he still made them work out for my good. Can somebody say amen? All right. So I want you to think about this. What do you think my problem was? Can someone guess? What do you think my problem was? Didn't have clear direction on what I wanted. Allow other people suggestions and their opinions to chart my path because they say, you know what, if you buy a person's opinion, then you must buy their lifestyle. So what do you think my problem was? I mean, I changed my major 3 to 4 years. What do you think my problem was? If you could take a guess as to what you think my problem was, can you tell me, what do you think? Type it in. What do you think my problem was? What do you think my problem was? A lack of desire? Do you think my problem that I didn't have drive? What do you think my problem was? Or do you think my problem was a lack of clarity? What do you think my problem was? I'll give you a few moments because I know I'm a little bit ahead. Robin said, look, she said, too much interference in your thinking. Marquita said, self-doubt. What do you think my problem was? Right? What do you think my problem was? So I got a couple. Too much interference, self-doubt. Anyone else want to take a stab? What do you think my problem was? Come on, y'all can tell me. What do you think my problem was? I ain't gonna get mad at you. I promise. I ain't gonna get mad at you. What do you think my problem was? Anyone else? All right, well, sis, maybe I just got those 2 responses. Okay. My problem was, drum roll. Okay, I see some more. Mama J said, didn't have my mind made up. Melissa said, distractions. Jocelyn said, lack of purpose. All right. And so let me share with you what my problem was. My problem was a lack of clarity. My problem was a lack of clarity. Somebody type that in. My problem was a lack of clarity. See, I couldn't answer these major questions. See, I couldn't answer, who am I? I couldn't answer, what is my purpose? I couldn't answer, where can I find fulfillment? I could not answer, what should I do today? And to top it all off, I had distractions. I had duties and responsibilities that was keeping me small and hazy in my thinking, right? Can anybody identify with that? Right? Can anybody identify with that? And so God told me 8 days ago, he said, there are some women that are in that very same place. They are wanting the answers to the same questions. Who am I? What is my purpose? Where can I find fulfillment? And what am I to do today? And so he said to me so clearly, I need you to grab those women. I want you to grab those women. I want you to snatch those women up, okay? And I want you to share with them what I shared with you. That's what he told me. Share with them what he shared with me. And what did God share with me? He gave me clarity. See, let me tell you something. There is nothing quite intense as the moment of clarity when you suddenly see what's possible for you. When you suddenly see what's possible for you. I remember under the direction of my spiritual mom, Tamara, and it is amazing that she's even on the line tonight. I remember she specifically told me something to say, and I said this for years. And this is what she said to me. Say, Lord, speak to me clearly and with clarity so I will know what to do. The first time that I spoke that, I didn't hear anything because I wasn't so clear with even knowing when I heard his voice. But I said this thing day in, day out, week in, week out, month in, month out, year in, year out. And it finally got to a point where God was speaking to me clearly. Clearly mean I heard him, and clarity, I knew what to do. And so today I have so much clarity. And because I can write the vision and make it plain, God has blessed me with a support circle that literally helped me carry it out day in and day out. And so my question to you ladies is clarity. Are you searching for it? Clarity. Are you searching for it? If you are searching for clarity in some area of your life right now, just go ahead and type a number 2. If you're searching for some type of clarity in your life, maybe it's not your whole life, but maybe it's one compartment of your life. If you're searching for clarity on something, I need you to go ahead and type in number 2. All right. Okay. I see that Tanya typed in number 2. Robin typed in the number 2. So let me go ahead and put these up. All right. Somebody said, grab me. All right. I'm grabbing you. Okay. Tanya typed in number 2. Robin typed in number 2. Melissa typed in a number 2. We got Crystal who typed in a number 2. Debbie typed in a number 2. Janetta typed in a number 2. Jocelyn typed in a number 2. Rochelle typed in a number 2. Jessica typed in a number 2. Jocelyn typed in a number 2. So look, let me tell you, it's okay. It's okay, right? Because like I said, when you got that clarity, that is so intense because you know now what's possible for you. And so I got to tell you this. Let me tell you this. When I spent those years asking God for clarity, and then he made this thing plain, that was the best thing he could have done for me. And so since you're looking for clarity, it's an indicator that we, and I'm gonna put myself in it, we're tired of not reaching our highest potential. And so one of the things that I want to do is I really want to share with you the strategies to help you get clear on what your next should look like, right? What you want your next in life to look like, because lack of clarity is probably more responsible for frustration and underachievement than any other single factor. You can even say that the 3 keys to high achievement are clarity, clarity, and clarity. Can somebody type that in? The 3 keys to high achievement is clarity, clarity, clarity when it comes to your goals and living a life that you absolutely love. And so your success in life will be largely determined by how clear you are about what it is that you really, really want and how to get there. So look, does it sound like you? If it sounds like you, just say yes. Confused about your life direction or what your next step should be. Challenge with understanding yourself and finding out really who you want to be. Maybe you've made poor decisions that held you back from accomplishing your goals, or you live with some little bit of regret about the choices and the decisions that you've made in the past. Or maybe you want to know how to just eliminate the non-essentials, right? You know, when we look at today, only the essential workers is out in the workplace. Everybody else is considered non-essential, so you got to stay in the house, right? So maybe you want to know how to eliminate the non-essentials in your life and gain more clarity about your life and the circumstances. Or maybe you're just ready to move from surviving to thriving in your life. And so, well, listen, I have something so very special for you. And so I'm gonna go ahead and just pop this thing right here on the screen right now. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pop it on the screen right now. Do you see that? Do you see this? Let me go ahead and get rid of this banner, okay? Do you see what I just popped up on the screen? You know what? Go ahead and take a look at it, all right? You go ahead and take a look at it. I'm gonna pop myself back in here for a little bit. But nope, that ain't what I want. I want that. I want you to go ahead and take a look at that, okay? The reality is this. I want you to stop living a life that you don't love and live the life that you've been dreaming of. You like that rhyme? I want you to stop living a life that you do not love and live the life you have been dreaming of. So whether you are longing for a more meaningful career, a lasting romance, or a deeper connection with yourself, I invite you, ladies, to our 1 hour free, okay? Did I say free? Yeah. I want to invite you to our 1 hour intimate group coaching session designed to put you on a road to clarity, to put you on a road to success, and to put you on a road to more fulfilling and a purposeful life. And so here is what I'm going to share with you in this 1 hour session. I'm going to make sure that you get detailed clarity on the changes you will need to make, right? The changes you will make to your life to feel more excited, more happy, and engaged in your future. Why is happiness so important? Because the word of the Lord says, you know, a happy spirit, a happy soul, laughter is medicine to our life, right? So I want to make sure that you know what you may need to change, because everything that's hindering us from clarity isn't on the outside of us. Sometimes it's right on in the inside, right? I want you to get crystal clear what you will subtract and add to your life over the next 6 to 12 months. So we're giving it a time frame. What you need to add to your life the next 6 to 12 months, what you need to subtract from your life the next 6 to 12 months. I want to help you get specific on what it is that you want to achieve. Because I remember my mentor saying, LaShonda, you need to get laser focused on what you want. Because when you become laser focused on what you want, the distractions are just obstacles. And when you start looking at those obstacles, it's only because you took your eye off of your goal. And so I want to make sure that you are specific, not vague, not hazy in what you want to achieve. I want to guide you on creating an initial game plan. Why do I say the initial game plan? Because see, sometimes I got to be honest with you. Sometimes your first plan isn't the plan that's going to get you to your final destination, but it is the plan that's going to get you started. And remember, action renders results. You are going to learn how to organize your life and maximize your time to experience faster progress. And you're going to identify possible obstacles and create a contingency plan. You all know about contingency plans. Then we need to create a contingency plan, because sometimes you can get on the road and you didn't realize that a road was closed. I don't want you to go back home. I want you to say, I'm just going to go around this. So that's a contingency plan. And then finally, I know you like in 1 hour. Yes, in 1 hour. I want to also share with you the 5 secrets to how I will continue to manifest the desires of my heart, and how you can do the exact same thing. Does that make sense, ladies? I want to make sure you can do the exact same thing. Jocelyn said, woohoo. Melissa said, free. Yeah, it is free. I know, right? It's free. And so I want to make sure that you have that, because look, this 2020, from January to really April, we've been in the coronavirus situation, and It's a roadblock, right? It's a roadblock, but that don't mean we have to go back to December 2019 and be like, okay, let me revamp my plan. No, we just keep on moving. We just keep on moving, all right? That's what we have to do. And so I want to put this banner up so that you can see it. And so check this out. So I'm gonna make it big, all right? Check this out. I had an opportunity, right, to work with a lady named Miss Richards. I had an opportunity to work with a lady named Miss Richards, and she actually lived here in the Kansas City area. And it was such an honor to work with her. But this is what she said, and she sent this in. She said, when I started working with LaShonda, I was in a place where I allowed people to dictate what I should and should not do. I was extremely passive and rarely spoke up for myself. She said, doing my coaching with LaShonda, I was able to identify and overcome the things that was holding me back. Hey, who don't want that? She said, I reclaimed my strength. And my first accomplishment was applying and being awarded a supervisory position at my job that initially I did not think I was qualified for. And so she said, today I know what I want and I know how to get it. And so listen, ladies, today I went ahead and I launched the free open enrollment. And so here it is. And what, we're 7:54. I want to be done with this by 8 o'clock. So here is what you got to do. Step one, go to www.com/clarity. This is where you get to enroll. All right. I'll say first come, first serve, right? When you enroll, you are going to be redirected to answer 4 questions. And once you submit, you are good to go. So that's step number 1. Go to www.walkinfavorinc.com/clarity, just like you see scrolling on, and put your name and your email address. Then you're going to be directed to answer 4 questions. Step number 2, I want you to mark your calendar for May 16th at 10 o'clock Central Standard Time, which is 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, which is 8 o'clock Pacific time, and 9 o'clock Mountain Time. Now, if you're in another time zone, you're going to have to figure it out. But I got these 4 covered, all right? So that's what you do. Step 2, mark your calendar right now. Do not let anyone interfere with your 10 to 11 a.m. Central Standard Time schedule. And then the third thing, I want you to invite your BFF to join you, because I found that accountability is so key. When you have fun, when you have someone holding you accountable, when you have someone doing it with you, man, it makes it so much fun. And then you tend to put more effort into it. Does that make sense? You tend to put more effort into it. Thank you so much, Melissa, for going ahead and putting that in there. www.walkinfavorinc.com/clarity. Yes, that's it. May 16th, 10 a.m., Melissa. 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Because if y'all show up at 10 p.m., I'm gone. I promise you I am gone. All right. And so I see all of the comments that's going on, and I'm truly excited about it, because I know that God is getting ready to do some magical stuff. He didn't download this into me for nothing. He didn't do it for nothing. And he said, grab them. Grab them. Okay. So the reality is this. If you don't think in your heart is for you, do not register. Do not register. If you have doubts that it's for you, don't register. If you're wondering, should I, don't register, because that only means that this isn't for you. And I don't want you to do something that your heart isn't in. God said, grab them. There's a group of women that they have those 4 questions, and I want you to give to them what I gave to you. That's who I'm talking to. If it's not you, guess what? We still sisters. I still love you. This particular assignment just doesn't include you. But if it does include you, then I need you to go ahead and get your spot. It's free. You have everything to gain. Answer those 4 questions, because those 4 questions is key. All right. And then share with your BFF. As a matter of fact, go ahead and start typing in, tagging somebody right now. Type and tag somebody right now. Share this right now. All right. Okay. Jocelyn said, what a Mother's Day retreat, right? Okay, come on. Come on. You treating yourself right now. You're treating yourself right now. And Josh, it's so interesting because I wasn't even thinking about Mother's Day. I was just so focused on the assignment that God had given me. I wasn't even thinking about Mother's Day. And I know Mother's Day is on a Sunday, but I wasn't even thinking about it. So go ahead. I see Marquita is tagging. Tag somebody so that they can see this. All right. So look, it's 7:58. And I didn't want to make this long at all. Are there any questions? What I'm going to do is go ahead and I'm going to show you the flyer again. But needless to say, I'm going to now post the flyer in on my social media pages, because again, I didn't want to do it. I didn't just want to post a flyer and you don't know the behind the scenes story of the flyer. I didn't want you to just look at it and be like, oh, that's cute. Ooh, ooh, look at that. It's cute. No. Get away from the cuteness, and you're welcome, Camille. Get away from the cuteness and take a look at the message. Take a look at where clarity is going to take you, right? When you are clear, distractions don't have a place. And even when obstacles show up, you like, but I'm laser focused. I'm laser focused. And so are there any questions? We got about 1 more minute, and I just wanna hit it and quit it. Give you this announcement, not belabor, and look for the women who are ready. That's what I want, to look for the women who are ready. And so look, go to reserve your free spot at www.walkinfavorinc.com/clarity. Submit your first name, email address, and it's going to redirect you to answer 4 questions. So hold on, it's going to tell you redirecting, then answer those 4 questions. And as a matter of fact, I got a nice little letter there for you. It's already there. You're going to read this letter. You're going to feel so super sweet. Answer those 4 questions, hit submit, and you are good to go. Then you go and tell your BFF to do the exact same thing. So if you have daughters, if you have cousins, if you have aunties, co-workers, neighbors, church members, other relatives, and they are women, because this is women only, then go ahead and let them. And so thank you. Even though I'm at work, you did not let me miss this. Amen. Oh, to God be the glory, right? To God be the glory. So listen, ladies, it doesn't look like you all have any questions. And so even though the broadcast is getting ready to end, continue to tag people so that they can do it, all right? And so God bless you. So those of you who join me via Periscope, God bless you. Annette said, that is my birthday, May 16th. I missed the beginning. I will read over the info. Absolutely. And make sure, Annette, and those of you, let me speak to those real quick. If you joined in the middle, or you're just now joining, go back to the beginning, because you will have a greater appreciation of what's going to take place May 16th when you realize who downloaded and who gave the assignment to me in the first place. Okay. And so go ahead and continue to tag people. I'm going to go ahead and end the broadcast because, again, I didn't want to belabor. It still got a little light outside. So look, God bless you. God keep you. May God just continue to pour on you. May he continue to shine upon you and your family. So those of you, oh, you are so welcome, Josh. Thank you so much. May God continue to bless you and your family. Thank you so much. May your families be continually enriched. May God continue to ceaselessly enrich you and to ceaselessly bless you. All right. And so listen, those of you who are on YouTube, thank you so much for being here tonight. Those of you who are on Facebook, thank you so much for being here. Those of you who are on Twitter and Periscope, thank you so much for being here. And so I look forward to seeing you on May 16th. God bless you. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.